Hey, what's up guys, Ravenclaw here, and welcome back to another video here on the Ravenclaw channel. And today we are going to take a look at the top 10 Easter eggs in BFA. So let's get into it. Okay guys and girls, now we are going to have a look at our first Easter egg. And the first one is located here in Stormsong Valley. This Easter egg is quite iconic and it references the cartoon Winnie the Pooh. So if you look over here, we've got a little campfire going. And as you can see, we have the tiger, the honey bear, the pig, and the melancholy mule. And sitting down here is Hunter Robin. I think this is pretty wicked. I actually stumbled by this by mistake and then realized, oh yeah, this is a thing. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay guys, so the next Easter egg takes us out to Drusvar right here. And this one is also another reference to another cartoon, and that one is Yogi Bear. So if we have a look over here, we see the rare NPC, Yogi. And if we take a closer look, because I don't want to aggro this thing because I just can't deal with it right now. If we look down here, you'll notice that everything he has swiped is right next to him. I think this is actually pretty cool. I didn't actually notice this when I actually killed him the first time, and then a friend told me about it. And yeah, there he is right here. Go and check him out. Alright, let's move on. Okay, so the next Easter egg keeps us in Drusvar, but we are located right here in the graveyard, and this one is Nevermore the Raven. This is, of course, a reference to the famous poem by Edgar Allan Poe.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore.
Okay, well, that's enough of that, because I don't want any copyrights going on here. Also, you can tame that guy. Next. Now, out in Nazmir, there is a bunch of swamps all around here. And hiding in the swamps is an iconic couple. Over here, we have Kremet and Miggy. Now, of course, this is a reference to Kermit and Miss Piggy. And, if you notice, he's still got his little guitar next to him, and if you click it, that happens. Fantastic. Okay, let's keep going. Here we are, guys, at our next Easter egg. So, if you are out in Boralus, you can make your way down to this location, and you will run into a sneaky little Easter egg right here in this little Anchors Away shop. And the guy I'm talking about is, of course, Ron Mahogany, the Anchorman. And obviously, this is a reference to Ron Burgundy, the Anchorman. This is absolutely awesome. A friend of mine told me about this one, and I had to come check him out. But yes, and remember, guys,
you stay classy, San Diego.
Alright, let's move on. Okay, so we are out at the top of Stormsong Valley, and right here, you can enter a cave, and in that cave, you will notice 5 metal mechanical cats. This is a clear reference to Voltron.
Let's go, Voltron Force!
Also, you'll notice when you enter the cave that the Sabertron technician states 5 mini cats come together to form one super cat. This is just awesome. Also, if you kill all these guys here, that red Sabertron over there will spawn, and you can tame him as long as you are familiar with the mechanical taming as a hunter. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, so back out at Nazmir, at the very top of the map, you'll come to a place called Torga's Tavern. And just down here, we have our next Easter egg, and that is the Bud Frog. This is clearly a reference to the Budweiser beer. I think this is actually pretty well placed, considering that it is an underwater tavern that actually has NPCs that sell you a bunch of stuff. But yeah, alright, next one. So if you find yourself in Zuldazar, come to the very top of the map and to where I am right here, Then you just want to run between these two ridges, and at the back of this little alcove here, you will find a bunch of hidden animals. Now these guys seem to be not having a good time, but I have been here for ages hoping that this thing would respawn, and it has not. Anyway, so this is a reference to the Jungle Book. And if we have a look just here, it's even got a book on the floor that states Jungle Studies. This is absolutely awesome and pretty well hidden too. By the way, don't get too close to these guys because they seem to be not very happy. So while you're in Stormsong Valley, you should make your way down to the bottom left-hand corner of the map. And what you'll find here is something very interesting and our next Easter egg. Just at the back of this house here, you'll find yourself amongst a bunch of chickens. If you touch a chicken or punch them, they will all go crazy. And this is, of course, this reference to the chicken attack in Zelda Ocarina of Time. Alright, so it's on to our last Easter egg. Alright guys and girls, let's end the video off with just a simple little Easter egg, something a little bit funny. If you come to the map, right down here, you'll be able to find a guy that goes by the name of Harvey the Birdman. And this is, of course, referring to Harvey Birdman, the animated series on Adult Swim. I found this hilarious. I remember coming past this thing, and I clicked on him, didn't actually take any notice, and if you look closely, you can clearly see the reference. All of these Easter eggs have been pretty funny. If you guys know of any ones that I've missed, let me know down in the comments, because finding these things, you know, I've had people tell me about them and all that. I just found them awesome to go and find in the game. But yes, that is it for today's quick little Easter egg hunt. If you have any questions or you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave that like, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, guys.
It shows the way. Not looking for no heaven or gold, 'cause I got you. Don't wanna show us off, but you're my all that I need. Trying to